No, but it is.
No,
but
that's really funny.
But it's amazing how you can extract out from that one point I made.
But you could have made the same point in a loving way.
I could have.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So then we have to ask why I don't.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Because I think that's your next journey. Because I think this is what happened. You knew step one was to get famous, and the only way to get famous is to piss people off.
I did pretty good.
You did a fantastic job.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, your next season now is to group in the rest of the sheep.
Yeah, of course.
And I say sheep in a good way. Trust me, it's a biblical term. I think right now you need to win the hearts of some females that disregard you completely. Because I had this conversation with my girlfriend, and my girlfriend's like, hey, listen, he says this, he says that. I go, okay. You gotta think about what they're going. So we had to sit down and watch a podcast, and they're like, baby, he's trolling here. Yeah. And she goes, well, I don't understand that he's trolling here. Why would he be trolling here? Why is he talking so serious here?
Yeah.
But then he's joking around here.
Yeah, of course.
So I think, honest to God, I really do. I think your next journey is going to even be bigger, because now you're going to have to figure out a way to talk to other people without pissing them off.
And I can do it.
For this episode,
I can do it.
Explain to me in a way that you get the same result of the numbers thing.
It's like school.
Without using the numbers thing. What could we do to get women to use their numbers lower without disrespecting them and saying, hey, go outside and put your number up?
Of course. And just a point I'll make, I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it was just a thought experiment. But I understand what you're saying. I can say it in a far easier way.
Do you know why I'm doing this, by the way? Because I want to vouch for you. And I want to vouch for Trump. And I want to vouch for people that I do believe in. But it's really fucking hard when you're going around saying, these bitches need to have fucking numbers on their head. And I'm like, motherfucker, Dave, stop saying that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to vouch for you. So if I have to come out here and literally come out, fly out here 16 hours, I want to sit here and say, dude, I am with you. But I'm trying to be with you, waiving my morals and my integrity. I'm trying to bring in even the people that we think are stupid. They're still worth saving.
Oh, completely understand. And I'm also very prepared and aware that I can say things in a far nicer way. I agree with you. It's not accidental. I am aware of it.
You already achieved what you needed to achieve.
Yeah. And that's why I said it's something I said a long time ago. I was just explaining the point behind it.
But it's a strong message, so how do we get that message out without pissing them off?
Oh, that's easy. I mean, I think when you tell a woman, but you know what's interesting? It's really interesting, and I want to make this point. There is a very vocal minority, especially on the internet, of feminists and left-wing psychos. I'm telling you, if I say to a woman, being promiscuous is disgusting, 95% of women go, yes. It's only these 5% of idiots you see going, I could do whatever I want. I'll sleep with 100 guys if I want. And then we sit and go, oh, women think that way. Women are not actually as broken as society is showing them to be on the internet, thank God. They're not that bad. Because trust me, most women know that. In fact, women know that so intrinsically in their hearts. If you see a woman insult another woman, what does she call her? A whore. Slag. It's the first word out of her mouth. You slut. It's the first thing women do, because women know that's how you insult a woman. So even the bad women who run around having arguments with other women, who are promiscuous themselves, use promiscuity as an insult. So most of the world actually understands this. It's only the Western world which has this very broken vocal minority. And these people always come to terms and learn that they were wrong as they were older. It's just unfortunate they have to learn the hardest possible way. I don't think there's any woman out there who slept with 100 guys who's happy she's done it. It's sad. She got psyoped by society. She probably had no dad at home, no masculine role model, no one guided her. She got psyoped by society into thinking that having sex with men is somehow going to be empowering. And she's woke up one day and looked in the mirror and she hates herself. I feel sad for her.
I was at a party once at my friend's house, and they always make fun of me for this, but it was a very learning curve for me.
Yep.
I'm sitting there and all my friends are having fun, and I'm noticing that this girl's behavior is trying to impress the men that's around her.
Yep.
And she starts trying to do drugs. And I looked at her and I go, sweetheart. And by the way, that's dangerous, right? Calling a girl sweetheart now is very dangerous.
Yeah.
And it never comes, like my father, I have to tell him to chill because he'll be like, sweetheart, honey. And I'm like, yo, chill. You can't say that shit no more. Yeah. And it's so heartbreaking because my father looks at them like their daughter.
Yeah.
You know, and so just know if I did say sweetheart, I was looking at it from the eyes of my own father. So I go, sweetheart, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
And she lost her fucking mind on me. And she started freaking out. And everybody's like, yo, you can't say that, blah, 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 this and that, right? Okay. She freaks out, leaves, and she says something that broke my heart. The man was like, listen, you got to go. You're freaking out. You're causing a problem. They're not going to kick me out, right? Yeah. They're not going to kick me out. Yeah. But they're going to kick her out. And the thing she says, she goes, no, it's fine. I'll suck your dick. So right there, I realized that she was put in positions to realize that that's her way out.
Yeah. That's her value she can offer.
Broke me. Okay. The next day, I asked the gentleman, I go, hey man, what happened to that girl? He goes, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't heard from her and I'm trying to hear from her. I'm freaking out. So my heart drops. I go, hey, if that girl killed herself, I'm going to really, it's gonna take me a lot to get out of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna know that that weight was on me.
Of course.
And then I start going back. Should I have pulled her aside? Should I have done this and that? Finds out she put herself in rehab. It took one person to question what she was doing for her to question what she was doing.
Yep.
If you feel like somebody you love or your neighbor is doing something that you know in your heart, hey man, like you don't need to be doing that. We've been put in positions to be like, don't be that guy.
Yep.
But be that guy. Because you have no idea how catastrophic her life could go off on if you just asked her one fucking question.
That's right.
Hey man, what are you doing?
Yep.
You don't need to do that.
Peer pressure can work positively also.
That's why I circled back to that.
And it's actually very interesting because when somebody knows you're right and they know they have a problem or they know they've been wrong, they usually react with anger. That's why she got so angry. Because she knew you were right.
She was defensive.
She was defensive.
I realized that the worst
Women
parts
do
of
that
me,
the most.
I do that the most. And by the way, I'm a very feminine guy. I know that. I grew up with like a sister. I had a lot of girls around me. During COVID, I was locked up with 6 girls. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Turns out, so sensitive afterwards. Everything was hurting my feelings. Everything. You are who you hang out with, bro. You know how many times I'd be like, how dare you? And then I was like, all right, I need to chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like I always wanted to conversate about shit. Like, how do you fucking feel about like? And like, you know, I realized maybe his feelings don't matter, and I need to move the fuck on. But I found that really funny.